Bam! 3 minutes and the truth, y'all.
Hey y'all, my name is Brent Baxter. I'm a pro songwriter with cuts by these folks and others, and I help writers like you turn pro by teaching how to write like a pro, how to do business like a pro, and on a regular basis, I connect you to the pros through my website, songwritingpro.com. All right, today I want to talk about the truth about tip sheets. Now, if you don't know what a tip sheet is, it is a resource put together by people in the industry about who's looking for songs, what kind of songs they're looking for, who the producer is, who the label is, maybe who management is or the contact person, that sort of thing. So it's a place where you can, it's a document that, hey, here's who's looking, and sometimes here's how to get to them. All right, so that's what a tip sheet is. I got tip sheets, all right, that are coming in on a regular basis, and I want to tell you the truth about these because I don't get these just because I'm a pro songwriter. There are other ways to get them. Some places you can just send in your money and you'll get a copy of the tip sheet. And I just want to give you the kind of the skinny on these. Here's the deal. They're not always up to date. They often, every one of them is going to have incorrect information on them. You just guaranteed something in there's going to be wrong. Somebody's still going to be listed who got done cutting last week. Somebody's going to be listed as, hey, we're going in this direction, and they're not going in that direction anymore. Somebody has a producer listed who isn't their producer anymore. So there are going to be some fallacies in there. You just got to know that going into it. Also, most of the tip sheets don't tell you how to get to the person. They might say, hey, here's the artist. And like, Gary Allen, he's on Universal Music, and his producer is Jay Joyce, and he's looking, now for blah, blah, blah. It may tell you what he's looking for. But if you don't know how to get it to Gary Allen, it doesn't do you much good, right? So that's something to think about too, is paying for these tip sheets, because that's usually how you have to get them, is you have to pay for them, unless you know somebody or something like that, or you're signed to a publisher that sends them out, that sort of thing. Usually you have to pay for them. And it may be worth it to check out and just learn the lingo, know what they look like, to say, oh, okay, these are artists maybe I haven't even heard of yet. Because there are a lot of artists on the tip sheet here that are brand new, have been signed, they haven't released music yet. And so that's one way to find out about these newer artists who may be a little bit more approachable. But if you don't have some avenues to actually pitch these songs, then the tip sheet is very limited value, because you can't actually get the songs to them, but you're paying to find out who's looking, but you don't know how to get it to them. So if you can get it to them, then they can be a great resource. But just remember that they're not going to be 100% accurate, because they're counting on people to send them, the information. Even some of the best ones are put together by publishers and labels, people that, they kind of know a little bit more what's going on with these projects. So I just want to take the source into consideration and go, okay, and some of them also list independent stuff. So people that are independent out of town, they'll go ahead and pay to have a listing put in there. So they may be in Wyoming doing a cowboy record, and they can put it in some of these tip sheets. And those people may be more accessible, more able to get a cut, outside cut on their project, because, if they live out in Wyoming, they're not a major act. And you can look them up and reach out, and maybe you can get some cuts and start building a little bit of career momentum that way. So that may be worthwhile. But usually, and those people will have contact information, usually, or at least you can find them online. But most of the majors don't include contact information. So don't think that if you pay, $100, $200 a year for this tip sheet that, oh my goodness, now I have Garth Brooks' email address, because it's not going to be on there. So that's the truth about tip sheets. If this has been helpful for you, I would appreciate a subscribe and a share. And also check out what we're doing at songwritingpro.com. We're helping songwriters like you turn pro. All right. God bless. Bye.